Hello, today in this video I'll show you how to make curd, butter and ghee or clarified butter. For this we have to first boil the milk. This is a stainless steel container in which we will boil the milk. For boiling milk we should never take the dry container because the milk sits at the bottom and it gets burned. So to avoid this, always put a small amount of water in the bottom and then put the milk. So in this container I am putting around half a cup of water and then I'll sieve the milk. This is whole milk. I have poured all the milk in the pot and kept it on low flame to boil. The milk has been boiled and now I will let it cool down and then we'll keep it in the fridge so that the malai or the fat of the milk comes up and I can get a thick layer of the fat or the malai. Layer of the malai has been formed on the milk. Now I will take it out. See how thick the layer is. This thick layer comes when you keep the milk in the fridge for few hours after boiling. After taking out malai from the milk, I am adding around 1 tablespoon of curd to it and will mix it well. We can make butter at this stage also without adding curd to it. But I am adding curd to this and will keep it for 7 to 8 hours like we keep milk for setting the curd. This is because if we make butter with this process and then make clarified butter out of that, expert says that clarified butter is cholesterol free. It means it doesn't increase the level of your cholesterol. So that is why I used to make butter like this only by adding curd to the malai and keep it on the kitchen platform for 7 to 8 hours so that it sets, and then blend it and make the butter. It's a long process, but it's a daily routine and it's healthier also as compared to the other process, that is making butter without adding curd. Now the malai is set and I'll transfer it to a big bowl so that I can blend it easily and make butter. As you can see, the malai is sticking to the blender, but when the butter will separate from the buttermilk, then it will leave the sides of the blender. At that time you can understand that the butter has came out very well. See, after blending for a minute it has thickened very well. Now after blending one more minute, the butter will separate from the buttermilk. Now you can see the butter has come out very well. It is leaving the sides of the blender. Now I'll add some lukewarm water to collect the butter and separate it from the buttermilk. because it's winter time. That is why I am adding lukewarm water. In summers we add chilled water to separate the butter. See, butter has separated from the buttermilk. Because I kept it on the platform for few hours, I had blended only for 2 minutes. It saved my time. If you make butter of the malai directly taken from the fridge, then it takes a lot of time to blend and to make butter. Now I'll add, right now I have added only 1 cup. Now I'll add more water. It's normal room temperature water to wash the butter properly. After adding more water, it looks like this. See, the butter is just floating. Now again I'll separate this from the buttermilk. This is buttermilk. This watery thing is buttermilk. This buttermilk, if it is fresh, means if the malai is of 1 or 2 days, then you can drink this buttermilk. Or if you have collected the malai of 4 or 5 days and then making the butter, then you can use this buttermilk for making curry. So now I'll separate this and again keep it for 3-4 hours. This is again a tip. These are small tips. If you keep in mind, then you can save your time as well as money. The tip is, don't make clarified butter or ghee right at this moment. After taking out butter, keep it for 3-4 hours or maybe overnight if possible. Then make clarified butter, because in that case you get more of ghee and less of the wastage. And moreover, if you want to have this butter, you can have it also directly with the makki ki roti and sarson ka saag, or maybe with parathas. You can give it to kids. See how nice it is. This is done. This is the final butter and the buttermilk. This you can drink. You can add little salt, roasted cumin seeds, little black pepper, or some chaat masala, or you can even make tempering and add it to it and drink it, or keep it for day or two, let it become more sour and make curry out of it. Maybe Punjabi curry, maybe Sindhi curry, maybe Gujarati curry, anything you want. I don't waste even a single drop of milk. Now the last process, making clarified butter out of the butter. I'll keep it on low flame, let it melt. I'll keep it on low flame and see after 10 to 15 minutes, stirring in between. It's been 15 minutes. It's almost done. 2 or 3 minutes more and then it will be done. At this stage, I'll add few drops of water to it. This is again a tip. By adding few drops of water, you get the same consistency of the ghee as you get in the market. It will be like, everybody says danedar ghee. It's like that. You'll get danedar ghee if you'll add water, just few drops at this stage. I have added water now and will cook for 2 or 3 minutes more to just burn the water I have switched off the flame now because it is getting brown from the sides. After even switching off, because it's very hot, it will keep on cooking. So the ghee is done. See, the ghee is done. As you can see, the waste it's very less, but if you make the ghee out of the butter instantly, then you always get a big lumps of this wastage. But some people even don't waste it, they use it in making halwas and everything. So this is the ghee. The waste will settle down, froth will go away as it will cool down, and I'll get white plain ghee. I have transferred the ghee and I got only this much of the waste. See? With the malai of 4 liters of whole milk, I got around 300 grams of ghee. For setting curd, I have taken the milk. This is hot milk, not boiling but hot, because it's winters nowadays. So I'm taking hot milk and will add a teaspoon of curd to it. And mix it well. I can touch it. It's not lukewarm, it's not boiling, it's hot. And now I'll close the lid and will keep it in the container of wheat flour. After mixing it well, I have closed the lid. Now I have put it in the container of wheat flour, the flour with which we make chapati, because it will help to set the curd fast and right consistency. Now I'll close the lid and see tomorrow morning the curd will be ready. It will set with the heat of the flour, or else you can keep it at some hot place. After keeping it overnight in the wheat flour, I have taken it out. And see, the curd has set. If you will set it in the steel container, it will set more firm. Thank you.